Food and dance are huge elements of Filipino culture, and today we're going to mark Filipino American History Month by learning a few facts in Filipino American history. Here to give us an insight on Filipino American heritage is my good friend Rosie Dauz, who's also president of the Philippine National Day Association here in Sacramento. Rosie, thanks for joining us. Why don't you start by telling our viewers about the importance of Filipino American History Month?
Of course. Aubrey, thanks for having me. Filipino American History Month is a huge month for us. It is actually it marks where the first Filipinos came to America back in October 1587 in Morro Bay. And so since then, you're now like the second largest Asian American group in the nation and the third largest here in California, actually.
Talk about what being Filipino American means to you.
I was like, that's a huge question. Filipino American means to me about my history, my upbringing, my culture, my parents and family especially, and making sure that those cultures and values stick with me throughout my whole experience and bringing it out to my professional life. And so, yeah, I'm very proud to be Filipino American.
Well, I'm Filipino American too, and as we both know, we love sharing our food, our culture, and history with people. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Let's talk about some of these little-known facts surrounding Filipino Americans.
Yeah, and so most people know about the United Farm Workers Movement, Cesar Chavez, but what they don't really know is that Filipinos played a huge pivotal role in that movement, right? Larry Itliong was one of the biggest activists there with Cesar Chavez, and Larry Itliong Day is actually October 25th this month. Governor Newsom was able to make that day of proclamation for us, given all of the hard work that they did during the grape strike movement in 1965, and making sure that we're all equal with the work movement.
And talk about some of the activism that's gone along with that.
A lot of the activists for the United Farm Workers Movement, or?
Yes, I mean just in the community.
Yeah, a lot of them in the community. It's actually Filipino American National Historical Society Funds was able to create this year's theme for activism, and so we are trying to hit heavy with activism on activists in social media. And so if you notice, actually, I don't know if we can read it.
We can see it.
Yeah. So a sorority in Davis created this shirt where it's talking about activists here in America as well as in the Philippines. Right, like Jose Rizal is another huge activist as well as writer that played a pivotal role in the Philippines, all the way back down to organizers like Itliong. And so I'm hoping to really highlight all of those activists throughout this month.
And there are events that happen here in Sacramento to celebrate the month.
Yeah, and so Philippine National Day Association launched their art exhibition this month, Kapwa, also meaning togetherness. And so we have highlighted a lot of very talented Filipino artists throughout California. All of their work is actually at 1810 Gallery. We are doing socially distant showing, so everyone can come in as long as they have a reservation. You're also doing lots of fun workshops talking about history as well as the culture and artwork, helping you create spoken word pieces as well as Daya workshops. And so it's going to be fun throughout the rest of the month.
And you're the president of the Philippine National Day Association. So why is it important for you to embrace this month and also to be able to share it with other people?
I think this month, or this year especially, is very important to highlight Filipino American History Month, is because Filipino Americans are very together, right? We love sticking together. We love trying to be together, even though with COVID, we really can't be together. Like, we are itching to have this sense of togetherness. And I think with this historical month, that we have found a way to bring togetherness even in a virtual experience. Even though we can't be together, we are still finding ways to cook together. We're still finding ways to gossip together. We are still finding ways to get over this hump and be very resistant in this state of mind in this year especially.
Oh, very good, Rosie. Thanks for coming on and sharing with us about Filipino American History Month.